me see something. Let me go look here. Yeah, should be live. Let me go back over here. Let me go here live streaming. Yeah, spur of the moment. Well, I guess yeah. Let me see. Events. Listen, as you guys come in, hit the like button. We got some huge video game award rumors that we're gonna talk about.
The resource that fuels.
Mute that in the back. As you guys come in, hit the like button. We're gonna share it out. We're gonna, of course, as always, shout you guys out. Maybe before we get started, man. Instead of being on the road with the shows. Tomorrow I do have to go away. But I'm gonna take my PC with me, and hopefully I'll be able to still do the show.
You going out the house with a whole
with a whole desktop on my back.
Yeah.
You feel me?
What's called dedication?
Yeah.
Who's gonna walk around with an Xbox controller, let alone a PC in his backpack? Fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
What you eat, nigga?
It's Mike Nuts. That's you guys come on.
Yeah, them joints do how you chewing like that.
So lame, man. We
live. We live. I didn't even know it was live.
I was supposed to do a one-on-one with
OBJ, John.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah, but we scheduled for next week. Like I said, as you guys come in, you be so kind to type something in the chat. We got some huge rumors.
Huge.
I just jumped on the panel chat. Don't start. I just keep my name already. I ain't saying nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you said you weren't gonna say nothing for the rest of the year. After that MLB shit.
I don't need to argue nothing, man. It is what it is. Games, Microsoft games going Nintendo, Summer Sony game. Man, like I say, all of them in cahoots. All of them stood on the stage together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like all of them in cahoots. They both work for the same ministry. You know what I'm saying? You don't think they don't call each other and stuff like that and communicate things to each other? Just think about this.
Incestuous.
Just think about this. From the PS1 era all the way up into the PS3 era, both companies had their own architecture, was designing their own chips. You had PowerPC, you had Sony with the Cell architecture. Now all of a sudden, they both are supporting the same architecture. They both are pretty much promoting the same SSD technology. This is not a coincidence, brother. Oh, your boy Gib, I kept that saying. I tweeted that on Twitter. I tweeted that room out on Twitter saying got to keep that same energy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying though, the fact that they're running the same architecture, pretty much running the same tech and chip and hard drive technology, this is not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence, man.
It says, Xbox guys keep that same energy, right? Only one I don't see Shan is Nintendo.
Yeah.
Oh, my brother Gotti, I come in to put I came into the show posting already talking about architecture. But as you guys come in, listen, do me a favor, huge favor. A little late. And I won't say spur of the moment, but I was trying to get it together behind the scenes and taking care of some business. We got a new website that we're working on, and it costs us, not just me or Arm, when it goddamn late.
Shout out to Gotti, FN.
Yeah.
FN for that comment.
Yeah, we got a new website, and also too, look, if any of you guys you need some riders in my into sports. I mean, we got a sports section on the site. Somebody's sneakers. You know, you guys keep up with the music. Music section too. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like I said, as you guys come in, hit the like button. And post if you can see the chat. Baby girl, even do me a favor. Start from the top, shout everybody out like we normally do.
What's up, Adunin? None of your business. Ain't none of your business. Was always showing up. Shout out to Lay, Wraith, the Emperor, the Dark Lord Fusion, El Matador. We got Cake Batter. He stay in the kitchen.
You don't think that story's true?
Shuhei Yoshida, Young Boy Gimp. We got Buck That, 2019 twerk champion. Shout out to him. We got Miss Fee. She say, "What's up to the panel?"
What's up, Miss Fee?
I'm gonna just call him Javon. He sound like a soft Javon when he on Twitter coming at me. Rakudo Perez, we still waiting on your sister, player. Still waiting on your sister. Notice I said we. You know what I'm saying? We share. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to Teal, Proto, and Caster, Marcus Moore, Heath, the Heathen Stevens. Shout out to Spider Silver. We got the Analog Circle podcast.
For sure.
We got Bad Latency, Big Ike 334. Who else we got? We got you see, I think that's about. Now we got Callie in the building. Callie Rex. Let me see.
Corey Massey.
Corey Massey, Jersey Ghost, Joe Henry, the Drunken Master, Joe Hanzu in distress. Shout out to Joe Hanzu in distress. Player, we see you.
Callie Rex.
Callie Rex.
Like I said, as you guys.
He bumping my what? Shout out to Heat though. Go ahead, Z.
I don't know. I was supposed to be. I don't know what the hell happened, man. But I don't do no big. I was supposed to host the Scram Punks. I don't know what the hell happened, but I don't do no ding-a-ling pulling. I'm gonna leave it at that. But keep it pushing. But anyway, I was gonna do live anyway. Like as far as these robots, I guess I was supposed to do a one-on-one with OBJ to John. Shout out to him. Time, when I was supposed to do it at 7:30. I was waiting for, I guess, him to hit me or me to hit him, or either way, you know what I mean? But then, so he had like an hour. He had to run out, so I said, we push it back to next Wednesday. Never did anything with him before. Shout out to him, though. But there are, like I said, tomorrow is the Video Game Awards. I guess it is the last thing of the year. Did we talk about state of play? Did we talk about that yesterday?
A little bit. Yeah, I mean, just basically said it was trash. I mean,
when they show Ghost of Tsushima, that looked like that may be graphics of the generation right there. That thing was looking slick. I did see
Whoa.
that.
You don't think?
They're gonna show the
graphics looked a little different than what was originally shown.
Oh man, you know what? We ain't gonna do that. The salt puddles. We ain't about to do that.
I'm staying away from the D word. I'm staying away from the D word.
Downgrade. We ain't about to do that, man.
I ain't even.
Them puddles.
I'm gonna say I'm not as impressed as when they first showed it. I'm still gonna get the game though. The game look fine.
I'm not
from
even
a graphical standpoint.
I'm not even finna shake that tree, brother. I know soon I say something, the chat go lit. But shout out to everybody who sent me Carl Sagan videos of why the earth is round. I really appreciate it.
Hey, you know what you need to do, yo? Your first video back, you need to do a video, right? And let them know without nobody there to rebut, yourself and explain why you think the earth is flat, you know what I mean? Without nobody there to try to debunk you, or what you know what I mean? And you got the flow to yourself, you know what I mean?
Hey,
fuck that. We need to send him to space.
Thank you, Z. I really appreciate that because that lets me know that you listen, and that lets me know that they don't be letting me get my info off, brother. So I got
Let me ask Post a question. Post, you believe in global warming?
You know, you're trying to trick me with the global stuff. Come on, don't
Man, we need to take donations and send posts up on the vomit comments for the fucking rocket.
Don't try to do me like that, bro. You know?
Hey, I got a one time. Hey, he caught on.
Hey, we're not supposed to put that out there like that, player. Don't even put me out there like that.
Yeah, but like I said, as you guys come in, you be so kind. Is to hit the like button. As always, we're gonna try to have an entertaining show today. I ain't gonna lie, we've been on fire lately, man. But just the content, you know what I mean? Just every day.
So much information is coming out. You know, it's great to be a gamer right now. See?
You know what? All right, here we can start. You know what, Post? Boom, we can start the show with that, right? Overall, right? Like, you know, just I would say, like, since I've been quote unquote doing YouTube, I done met some interesting people. Period. Like, I mean, met all you guys. You know what I mean? A lot of turn it down for your followers a little bit, baby. And just getting to talk to some people that were just diehard, whether PlayStation or diehard Xbox guys or whatever. Like I was just talking, shout out to Von Lamont Crazy. Von funny as hell. And like I ain't counting nobody's pockets. Like, you know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Like me personally, like I've always said, I'm going to own everything. You know what I mean? And everything. Probably besides the Nintendo console until Nintendo starts making decent hardware and I'm just being real. And I don't really care for it. I'm not knocking those that do. This is my disclaimer. I'm not really into the audio. It's not really my thing. You know what I mean? Not knocking those that like it, but it ain't for me. Everything ain't for everybody. But as long as I'm given the option to own a PlayStation or an Xbox, I will. You know what I mean? And it depends on whose services my needs the most, or which one would be my primary console. So even, you know what, we can start yesterday, right? If it didn't see the show yesterday, hence the highs and lows and that shit went a little bit left. My man, what's his name? He's under a new moniker, BitCloud Gaming, formerly known as Ryan the Professional, right? And I know we don't let people get under my skin. And don't get me wrong, when we do, we get into character. Like here, boom. I throw the Connect on my shoulder, we bugging out. I'm back here talking to the Connect and feeding him here. You know what I mean? Gotta know what happen when I bring this out, right? Feeding the Connect. And listen on again, it's a show, entertainment, right? And that's another thing I know. A lot of these people, whoever, even when we do the gaming, like we play, they be so consumed with giving me an L, and instead of not knowing I really don't give a fuck. But when I was telling them, like, listen, I step outside my theater, let them talk, and like, bro, what the hell are you talking about? Well, if PS Now take off, ain't nobody gonna buy a PlayStation, so you expect everybody to buy a gaming rig, like that.
Don't work like that.
I gotta steal a word from the RDX podcast. Let's just call some fair mongering and shit right there. Like, bro, like motherfuckers first, like being real. Like, you have the most amount of console sales, like you say, Christmas and Black Friday. Kids are getting their first console. You know what I mean? You know, in the hood, they're getting their first Xbox or getting their first PlayStation. Like, what are we? Hey, bro, like, come on, ain't that like I don't know what? Hey. That's some real life Alex Jones, like you say, conspiracy theory.
My thing is. We're gonna in the near future. We're not gonna need a hardcore gaming rig. So I don't know why he's not taking that into account. I mean, we're getting into that streaming shit. You know,
that's again
Chromebook, bro.
I wasn't even listen. I wasn't even talking about streaming. Yeah. That didn't even that wasn't even part of the conversation. It was just talking about Game Pass and or PlayStation. What's it called now? PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Now. I wasn't even talking about streaming. I was just talking about
I get why people are scared of these services, though. I can see it. You know why people are worried, but
okay. Well, but why do you think people are worried, or why?
I mean, they've grown up with this shit, and they think that you give an inch, they take a mile. You're giving them this even more. You're relinquishing more control, just like with this DRM shit. So they think they don't have more backdoor to microtransaction and shit, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's their. That
sounds like, bro. Here's the thing. That sounds like
as long as they give the games, like you say. That's what I'm.
That sounds like
as long as we're still critical of these services, and make sure they give us.
That sounds like at the start of the generation when they was talking about DRM and we not own it. Like, bro, It ain't that. We're not talking about homelessness. Last thing you can talk. Yeah. This is video games. We're not talking about diplomatic immunity here, man. Like sometimes like motherfuckers. Don't get me wrong. Just go back and forth. It's fun, but I think a lot of times motherfuckers look way too much into it right there. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's an option. You know what is forcing anything on you. You don't have loans. You can buy the game. If you want to buy it, fine. If you don't want to buy it, you got. You know, you want this. It's an option, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, so put my baby down. I don't
the word consoles are going to be going out. You know, there's a collector mentality too, because I know a lot of these people that they're into gaming for a lot of the collection part of it, you know, and physical copies. So you know, he's one of those guys. I'm just speculating. I don't know.
I'm sorry. You want to go? Go.
I just want to make the point that people kind of fearful of games going to PC and other devices, and I just want to say that PCs can play DVDs and Blu-rays for the longest, and that will stop people from buying DVD players.
Yeah,
people want to conveniently play their games in front of TV and not deal with the hassle of PC.
I didn't think about it that way.
Look, before we proceed, I definitely want to get the bills. We got to keep the lights on in the kitchen rocking. Shout out to Coop Man.
It's my bro.
That's me. That's a sad week for us, Pony. May Kratos have mercy on the PS5. Laugh out loud with the $4.99.
It might be a sad week for bots. It might be a sad week for bots, though.
Look, man.
We got a whole half a month left.
Look, man. When a lot of Xbox first-party titles are on PC. But me, Ness, Sue, Noah, we was on the Xbox One X playing Halo Master Chief Collection. That's not stopping us from playing where we want to play. Yes, we have the option to play on PC. If I had a PC, I have all Macs. But Z got a powerful PC where he can play Xbox games at the highest fidelity and quality, but yet he prefers a console. This is choice, people. This is options. They want you to have access to your content anywhere you go, anywhere you at. They're not trying to take the options of where you play from. They're trying to give you more options. Your console is still going to be there because people still have this need to want to physically own something that's there. We're a long way. I believe, this is my opinion, we're a long way from streaming being a valuable option to the point where companies don't want to make hardware. That shit is not around the corner like people think it is. Shit, the internet infrastructure ain't even there in place in the United States and parts of the world in order for them to want to hit the type of level they want to hit with. That's all I got to say. Go ahead, Z.
Man, that spoken like a true politician.
Thank you,
politician. I 110% agree. But what if they take it a step further from a PC?
And can you expound on that, brother?
What's behind Z?
The Switch. Well, you know what? There was rumors months ago about Nintendo and Microsoft in collabs with each other. The only thing I have an issue with, I have no problem with Halo. I'm going to the Switch. I mean, if they jump on, man, that's...
let's get right into it. He keep that same energy.
Yeah, man.
He's auditioning for RDX. He's auditioning for RDX.
There he is.
Hold on, man.
Hold on. What we holding on for?
Hold the line.
Oh, what we holding on for?
Hold on.
Get a phone call?
No, ain't no phone.
Oh, what we holding on for? What's up?
No, I don't know what we. Okay.
He's trying to think of his dance.
We can stump out these Nintendo Switch. Look.
What?
It's not going
Wait. But hold on, Paul. What the hell are you talking about, Paul? So wait, hold on. He said, this motherfucker got this. He said, wait, hold on. Wait. Give him a standing 8. 1, 2. I'm sorry, get Paul.
The only thing I got an issue with, Z, and you can probably agree with me, is that we need that same energy from Nintendo. We can't keep seeing Microsoft games go to Nintendo and then we get nothing from Nintendo as far as their content. That's the only issue I have.
Don't take your foot off the necks of these corporations, man.
That's the only thing
it's happening, and just fuck it. Because we know that's where the industry is going.
I can't laugh at the ponies about MLB going to the Xbox and then turn around and try to damage control Halo going to the Switch. Now I got to keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, hold up. Shit, wait, hold on.
We'll pay the bill real quick.
Pay the bill.
Gamer O'Malley with the 2. That dude Ryan was super disrespectful to Z, shaking my head.
Oh, he tried to be, but you know, man. Bro, listen.
Hey, don't try to flip it on him.
He's a mental midget, man. Dudes, man. And listen, but
it don't work on him.
Nah, damn sure don't. He said, don't tell like he was cutting a wrestling promo. You smell what the Rock is cooking. You don't get the fuck out of here. But listen. Here's the thing, right? Real shit, right? At the end of the day, right? How you say quote unquote keep that same energy, right?
Yeah.
Question.
Go ahead.
How does that feel? Because I know you brothers been hyping up. What do you call it? All week. You guys been hyping up. Been hyping it up all week. All week.
I've been playing that shit, and I ain't even got my screw yet.
Y'all been but listen here. Y'all been hyping it up all week. Now you is on the Switch.
Hey, if they bring crossplay, that's even better. And look,
Facts.
That game just reminded me how fun Halo games used to be, bro. Like,
man, bro, we had a ball.
Like the co-op on that fun.
Listen here. You're not going to change the subject.
We ain't even got crossplay.
The subject.
We had a ball.
We didn't even have crossplay with the PC.
Hold on. I have receipts. You know I am the receipts man. Shit. So what happened to Aaron Greenberg's stance on bringing no more of his first party to other platforms besides PC? I remember Maslin called him out for bringing it to Steam. Now it's time to bring it to a Switch. Halo is very much first party. That's not second party. That ain't no compliment.
Is this official yet?
Okay, well,
it's a credible source.
It could be Master Chief going to their fight. What's that fighting game? It could be Master Chief showing up as a character.
No, he said Halo, the Master Chief Collection.
No, he didn't say Halo. He didn't specify.
He did.
He just
said
Halo.
He did.
He did. I got it right here. Post. We ain't about to do that. We ain't about to do that.
If I seen it, it didn't happen.
I'm a right here. All right. Now
I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna defend Microsoft on this front. Their messaging has been all over the place. You can watch an interview from 3 different top people in Microsoft's camp, and they'll tell you 3 different things.
3 different things.
So
and that's
I
why
can't even damage control that.
Yeah. That's why I'm not going to damage control it, and then you understand why people question their credibility in terms of them being liars and stuff. I do remember, and they recently said that. They recently said that they're not going to send their first party titles to anything other than PC. That's recently said. Then now you got this room, so you know.
But let's be real though. That game is going to run 30 frames per second, 720p.
There's no denying that, brother.
That's not the value.
I'm amazed with 720-60. I'll be amazed.
The best place to play it is of course, PC or Xbox One X.
But in all fairness, if we can bring up the article I sent you, I think it's fair to show the audience this.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second.
And I'll pay the bill too.
Okay.
So Coop Man with the $199. I would never play Halo on the Switch. I'm gonna be real with you, Coop Man. I love Halo. I would totally play on the Switch.
Yeah, handheld, bro. That's fun.
What did you send to me at? What did you send to me at?
The Master Chief.
Personal DM.
Master Chief is a complex software. It's one of the most complex pieces of software we got this gen. And I know, hold on, before the chat say post.
I think it'll be 1 at a time.
You got 4 or 5 different engines in the Master Chief collection running simultaneously.
All right, Pose. What they got to do with the price rising China, Pose?
I don't know if the Switch is capable of.
What the fuck is you talking about right now? He said, well, the engine and the Havoc engine, but they're talking to each other.
I'm questioning whether the Switch is capable.
Well, I mean, listen, man, you realize
different engines running simultaneously.
Is the Switch more? I play this. Is the Switch more a newer hardware than the 360? More modern, more or less, right? And they also, I mean, but that's that same thing. But also too, they scale. But bro, they got. Listen, we gotta be honest. They will it look the same that's on the X or whatever the hell? No. But the same way you got goddamn Mortal Kombat 11 on that motherfucker 11 on the Switch. It can scale. It won't look the same. You know what I mean? They even got the Witcher 3 up there. One of the, you know what I mean?
No. Hold on.
It runs pretty good too.
Let me check the chat real quick because people they don't research and do the update.
Oh man.
Yes, Halo Master Chief is running multiple engines, and depending on what game you use, it switches between those engines. All those games was not created with the same engine, and they spoke about this when they announced Master Chief Collection at that year E3. Just go back and watch the footage and listen to them explain about what they do.
Now, Nev sent me an article. Now, what is this article speaking of here, Nev? Nev? Is thou?
He died.
Tyrone.
Okay, but anyway, he sent me an article here. Microsoft's first-party games will now remain exclusive to Microsoft platforms, right? What I'm saying before. Okay, but this is a Microsoft General Manager of Games Marketing, Aaron Greenberg, has clarified that Microsoft's stance on first-party exclusivity, right? Now, right? That's what I'm talking about as far as their messaging being up, down, sideways, and all around, right? Because then again, if you go, I was just looking at the tweet from the Red Dragon and something with somebody.
So he posted it in the Discord. Stevens posted it earlier.
Okay, in the Discord. All right, here we go. In the Discord.
Yeah, just scroll up a little bit.
Scroll up or down. But basically, again, here we go right here.
I can repost it.
I got it right here.
All right.
But Z, you remember he announced that right after Sony announced the acquisition of Insomniac. Okay. Insomniac Games.
All right. Okay.
So my thing, I wonder if that was an emotional response or was that?
You just say an emotional response?
Yeah. Aaron Greenberg is very passionate.
An emotional response.
Okay.
Yeah, you said that's from Aaron Greenberg, right?
One of the heads of a billion-dollar company. An emotional response.
They need one strong leader that fucking.
I mean, they do need that. But I'm just saying. Obviously, if this rumor is true, what he said isn't true. It was that. That's my question. Did he just get so emotional after the acquisition announcement and just say, "Hey, we're not announcing our games anywhere else"?
And here we come back to Xbox and their bad messaging and their straight up lying.
Okay. He says here. Microsoft says that first party games going to other platforms is up to the teams and devs and not up to Microsoft. These doors open to Forza and Halo to go to PlayStation and Nintendo. A lot of folks have said, what would you do about exclusive? Why don't you make Forza cross-platform? For us, that's about leaving up to the game teams. Nobody knows the audience better than the teams. The Forza team wants to build a game that takes the best advantage of the Xbox. They build a game that runs on Xbox. The Halo team will probably say the same thing, especially say that on PC was superior. But anyway.
Sound like PR.
Yeah, but basically leave it up to the teams, right? But listen, there's one thing we know about this generation with Microsoft. Again, I've also really got on in the past about their messaging has been up, down, all around. Now listen to what I'm saying, right? Sony's got their jaw broke the whole week about the baseball thing, right? Even me saying that, and I'm just saying that their boss, they're more like a Nadal and them about $1, right? But I don't see Sony putting God of War natively on any other console. No, that's not going to happen.
Maybe PC.
PC, yeah, probably so. They will probably start to put things natively on PC because their own engine now is on PC, right? The Decima, right? And then you said, with Death Stranding, right? That, I don't think they may do day and date, but I can see them probably doing something about that down the line and making more money for them. And again, I don't care about their money. But this Microsoft right here, right, this is something totally fucking different. Now, we're not talking about a multi-plat in games like, what do you call it? The Outer Worlds or other things that they've done in the past, right? Microsoft, Phil Spencer, and let me choose my words right. I'm lying on the man. Came out and said, numerous times. We are the largest third-party publisher on the Switch. Maybe on the Switch. That, and to me, when he said that, it said a lot. Now, my only issue, believe it or not, is not so much about them putting their games anywhere. It's getting out of the hardware business, right? A console, void of a console, right? Because that's 1/3 of the gaming, gone. Now you just got Sony, then you just got Nintendo, right? And that, to me, that's not healthy for gaming. And also, that's why I said, just from the messaging, even reading it, that's why I said I most likely, unless here's my caveat, right? Unless next generation, and which I don't think there's going to be, the Xbox looks better graphically, heads and buzz than the PS5 with the multiplayer, which I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to invest and start buying my multiplats on the PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? Normally I would have the PlayStation 4, the exclusives outside of shooters. But right, because again, I this here, like, bro, we're talking about Halo natively on another console. We ain't talking about a sports title here. We talking about Halo. That's a whole brother. That's like two chicks with dicks. That's something that's something told, brother. That's the taste. This is beyond Z. Where that goddamn connect at, man? Shit about to go left. Put this on my shoulder here, bro.
Well, before she goes left, how about we just pay the bills?
Pay the bill.
So yeah, Chadman with the $2. Halo going to Nintendo is definitely means it's coming to the PS5 and Midway 7 Monster. That's where you guys don't get. Who cares if a game goes to other consoles years after release? We all know the relationship between Nintendo and Xbox. Who cares? Post, you're my boy. And last word actually, from Canada with $5. 110 fam hashtag Phil for the gamers, play anywhere, even Switch and your iPhone. Left my ass off. Jokes aside, we the Xbox fans that got left behind, no more exclusives.
All right, hold on one second. Do me a favor, guys, hit the like button, man. If you want me to get in my bag, you want shit to go left, hit the like button. Let me see if we get 100 likes right quick, man. You got almost 20 people in here right now. We up against some stiff competition. We going up against Scram Punks right now. What's the name of that got that dog shit channel? Oh, Tsunami left, didn't he? I'm gonna throw his ass up under the bus. Right.
He's getting dragged by Snow Bunny right now.
What's the name of Dirt? What's it Dirt? What's the name? That's the name. Rickety.
Dirt. Yeah, I have a hard time finding it.
I don't know, fuck him. But anyway, here's the thing, bro, and I'm not. I understand what you're saying. But that's like saying when you think of Xbox, you think of Halo, right? That's their flag franchise, right? Oh, you know what I mean? That's something that the competition is not doing, and I don't think they ever will do. You know what I mean? That's a little weird right there. I don't even like Halo, but you don't play. You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna keep it real. You're doing a better job, Phil, at supporting other consoles than your own goddamn console. You know what I mean? As far as, giving us AAA content. Let's be real. You putting AAA content on other fucking platforms, right? But you have yet to give us something out. The last one again was Quantum Break. Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, if this rumor is true, that says a lot. That says a goddamn lot right there. Like, I know I said I'm always going to own every console, but let's be real. If they're really going to put their games natively on other consoles, why the hell do you need an Xbox? Now, I don't want to sound like I'm being a hypocrite, and I'm saying I'm going to own everything, but if they're doing that, now Sony, with the MLB thing, that was a great way for them to go out there and make more money. They're the only baseball fucking franchise on the market outside of RBI, you know what I mean? 2K stopped making baseball, and that was a good cash grab for them, right? And I've also said yesterday was, when Ryan hopped in, if you didn't watch the show yesterday, but as far as PCs and stuff, like, I don't look at PC as being a competition for consoles. I don't. Like, it is what it is. I Street Fighters and Exclusive 5, I don't consider PC. It's not for me. Not relevant for me, right? But This again, whether you motherfuckers, listen to what I'm saying. All week, y'all motherfuckers been giddy playing goddamn Halo. All week. Halo's back. Halo's back. Yeah, that bitch back on the Switch. Like, god damn it, Microsoft, god damn it. What do you draw the line?
Well, I think we have to look at it just realistically. Like, put the fanboy goggles aside. Let's look at it realistically.
No, I'm not fanboy.
I'm saying this, right? Because some of the people in the chat are fanboying about how it's not a big deal. Okay.
No, it is.
What? It surpassed the Xbox One, right? The
in
Switch
sales?
surpassed the Xbox One.
In sales, supposedly, yeah.
So why would they stop at the Switch? Why not put that bitch on the PlayStation?
No, okay.
Why not put that bitch elsewhere? I mean, let's be real here, Z.
Okay.
This is Halo. I mean, this is Halo. This is like them putting Uncharted or God of War for Sony, right? This is their franchise. And this is the Halo they're currently marketing. They're not marketing Halo 5. It's all about Halo Reach in the MCC right now. That's what they're pushing. So this is their current Halo, really. So who knows? Does that mean Halo Infinite's going to make its way to another console soon after launch? Or maybe day and date? I don't think day and date, but you never know if it's after launch. You never know if it's 6 months, a year. Like, we're at the point where other consoles, so console gamers like me or Z, can enjoy this experience without a PC, just play it on a Switch or potentially a PlayStation. Why am I buying an Xbox at that point? This is when you can say, why are you buying an Xbox? Because now you have a console experience with the same games.
Okay.
I agree with you, Neff. I don't think the Nintendo Switch is as big a deal, but
what?
If they put that shit on, if they put it on PlayStation,
what?
It won't stop me from playing the game or playing Xbox. But that's Microsoft really shooting themselves in the foot.
Look, but I'm saying this is a means to an end, though.
Could be.
I mean, as soon as you're on the Switch, that means it's coming to the PlayStation. Like, let's be real about this. And this gives me some flashbacks. It does. And this gives me flashbacks of the Xbox Play Anywhere. You know, when they were trying to introduce that with Quantum Break and all that?
Is Cuphead on the PlayStation?
Cuphead's a second-party game.
Not yet.
But anyway,
and it's still not on PlayStation.
But this is giving me flashbacks. Who knows? It might make it there.
It gave the man flashbacks. Say it again. No,
This is giving me flashbacks of Play Anywhere. Remember when we were games controlling? Well, they're not going to put Halo there day one. They're not going to put Gears there day one.
My God. You know what, yo? Hold on. I got this goddamn Kinect on my shoulder right now, baby. I'm trying to keep it cool.
Oh shit! You're about to get into character here. Let me pay the bills. Why you do that?
Yeah, you do
Brian
that.
Carter with the $2.
Yeah, you do that.
How many tabs do you open, Z? Lol, love you. N-words.
Yeah. Hold
R&B
on.
the third. $2.
I'm
at work and Pony's still crying in the corner about MLB. We're about to be crying about Halo, bro.
Hey,
Ravenflow with the $4.99.
Yeah.
Woo. Prove your point, Microsoft. Make my Switch happy. The Switch is already about to pass you. I think it has. Please do it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Now, look.
Honestly,
Noah,
the crying about MLB is over.
Look, Noah, it gave Neff at a young age. Neff is 19 years old, and it gave him a flashback to when he was 17. Right? Listen to what the fuck we're saying right here. Right? All right. Real talk. We're talking about, and when we talking about. Here's the thing. When this thing is going one way, when it's not being reciprocated, right? All you see is them out there holding themselves, putting it. So again, right? Remember, who was I talking to? Somebody. Somebody, right? And I was saying that if they sold whatever they sold this generation, this is my point, right? Where I'm going with it. Whatever they sold this generation, right? I don't know, 50 million or whatever, right? And if you give, and again, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about PC. That's something totally different, right? If No Man Left Behind shit still goes forward, and you're putting your AAA game, you're publishing your own first party AAA games on other consoles, right? You're giving people, again, less and less incentive to buy your hardware, right? Not to say that I care about sales, hear me out, right? So the install base of whatever you want to call it, the Scarlet, or whatever you want to call it, whatever it's going to be called, is going to be less than what the X is right now. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about market penetration, right? That's why I was saying that I'll probably start buying most of my multiplatform, on the PlayStation 5 outside of shooters, because I don't like to do stuff for shooters, right? That's what goes back to the same argument of me saying that You know what I mean? And I'm saying again is where do you draw the line? And this being real, I see Phil and those guys making everybody else happy. For those that are not out there and not going to, how you say, being toxic and all this other fear mongering. No, if you're going to be real, they're out there making every other fan base happy, right? Besides their own, their core, right? I'm just being real. And I know some pony guys gave him shit about the baseball. At the end of the day, cool. And I'm not even gonna sound like a hypocrite. And to be fair, right? A sports title. Sony got the only. Got the only sports title out there. Makes business sense, right? Makes the and we're talking about business. But we're talking about your biggest goddamn game outside of Minecraft.
Yeah, but MLB is not a system seller. I'm sorry. Like, it's not.
Oh, okay, but whatever the case may be, it was a big deal.
It's a completely different level.
Okay, like this. It is, but it's the highly rated, most successful baseball game, right? You know what I mean? It was outselling 2K. And 2K said, you know what? Let's get out of here. Let Sony have this one. Believe it or not, Sony put out a better baseball game than fucking 2K, and 2K stopped making it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
but that's not on the level of Halo. Like, this is a much bigger deal.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like this, at what point do you draw the line as Xbox fans, right? Now, if folks try to hang me up yesterday on my words, I don't care about PC. I don't, right? My thing was about PC. Daniel Dix is going, but holding Phil to his own words and saying that there was going to be some exclusive on PC and some exclusives on the Xbox. That never happened. Or me just saying like, hey, they get all that shit for free, and we got to pay online. That was my only goddamn gripe. You know what I mean? Here it is. You know what I mean? Like us to go out and buy your $5 goddamn box, and we still got to pay for everything. And then, like, you know what I mean? Like I want to feel special. You know what I mean? A little bit. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. So that's what I was saying. That this here is something totally goddamn different. Well, you say that just because again, the Master Chief Collection may be an old title, it doesn't matter. We're talking about Halo. What stops them from doing the same thing for Halo Infinite 2 years down the line?
And this is the one they're currently marketing, like with the big push or whatever, and talking about its numbers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like 3 million plus players in the first week. They're bragging about this title. And real quick, the winner 3 with the $2. Keep the same energy. Bots don't hide now. Post up's back, so let's see his response.
Sure. He's hiding.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, okay. Yeah, but okay. I don't know. Post. He might have walked into a landmine, so I ain't gonna do my boy like that. I don't know.
I ain't walking into a landmine. Look, man.
Okay, man. Okay. No, not to finish. Let me say this to you, Post. Right?
I got to have some type of integrity. My integrity can't always.
Yeah. This. Let me ask you this, Post. Right? Because yesterday you came for the throne, right? And I was saying, but I don't really count PC, right? And I said to you, like I said, basically was saying that all of Xbox games from the start have always been on PC. So that was never my argument, right? Me fussing about the PC shit was Phil saying there would be some things exclusive to PC and some things exclusive to the Xbox, right? And I'm gonna be honest here. And then I said also too, day and date, they get our shit for free, right? Don't pay for online, none of that shit. And we still gotta pay for online. You know what I mean? What is the incentive and perks on our side, right? That's when my end for the whole piece, because again, I don't care about PC. But again, this is what I've also been saying to you guys on the show. Post. I said, I'm not talking about PC, but hey, if you're talking about No Man Left Behind and all that shit there, I don't need a Scarlet or what it's called to buy Infinite, right? And I think again, if you give people the option, so that's going to be less sales, right? You know what I mean? Just being real, right? I ain't got to buy your new shit to play your new shit. And I think that's a mistake, right? But who would stops Microsoft from 2 years down the line again and putting Halo Infinite on the PlayStation 5 or the next iteration of the Switch? So again, if you're giving people again a less incentive, we're talking about your first party now to buy your games. So what I'm saying is that their market penetration is going to be less than what it is now. You know what I mean? Less than what it is now. You know what I mean? So, and we talking about $1 billion investment. So hey, maybe let's get out the hardware business. Just make games for everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Or whatever.
I mean, I understand what you saying.
Do you really? Now, I mean, do you know? Listen, y'all look. Now, listen, Post. Just like they teased you about the world being flat, right? You motherfuckers mock me. You mock me. No, talking about. No. See. No. You motherfuckers mock me. You called me everything but a child of God when I brought up these. I'm not saying, but a valid point. You want to talk? No. We gonna be real, Post. You want to tell me what they got? They got this. No.
I was challenging you on a legitimate thing yesterday.
Well, first of all, Post, listen here, right? Post. First of all, Post, real shit, Post.
Hey, we gonna do this today, Z.
We gonna do it. We got people here, Post. Why would you want to challenge me anyway? I'm a known killer, right? Check this shit out right here, right? I got the blood of the innocent on these hands. Don't let it go over your head, right? What I'm saying to you, right? At the end of the fucking day, right? We talking about market penetration, right? And people, like I said again, you know, that goes a lot. You know what I mean? And giving people less incentive to buy your account. That's what I was saying. You was laughing at me that I might get most of my multiplats on. No, I'm just saying. I'll probably get more of my multiplats on the PlayStation, right? And I'm not saying. Here's the thing, right? Here's the caveat. I'm not saying that Sony, because I got some other, they might do some other shit, right? But they're not putting God of War on the PlayStation. I mean, on the Xbox. That's not going to happen. Now, when they may put it on PC natively, probably so. Maybe they will. But I'm talking about consoles. They're not doing that. What Microsoft is doing is some other shit right there, bro. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
They're trying to be the cool kid on the block.
Pay the bill.
No, I ain't gonna pay no bills. You gonna have to take this ass to the post.
Hold on, I'll pay the bill.
Oh, no, there's a good bill here.
Shout out to Midway 7 Monsters, $10. Z, this is for you. Not saying it's the same, but Dead Cells and My Friend Pedro started on Switch. Now in Game Pass.
What?
Good faith transaction. Personally, I don't care. Xbox is my ecosystem. Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Wait. Read that shit again. What happened?
What? Not saying.
Who got a friend named Pedro?
But Dead Cells and My Friend Pedro started on
Dead Skin Cells? Who the fuck got a friend named Pedro? What that got to do with?
That's post game of the year right now. My friend Jorge.
Hey, that joint fire.
Nah, hold up.
That joint fire.
Hey, what the hell is going on here? What the hell?
Wait,
hey, bro.
This is a banana and shit.
The only hold in that statement is that those are third-party games. We're talking about first-party. So those games wasn't made by Nintendo.
Hey, that fuck nigga tried, didn't he? He tried, didn't he?
He's saying, hey, look, you can cater to whoever you're going to cater to, but take care of home. Don't cater to everybody else and then leave home fucked up. And that's what it seems like Microsoft is doing right now. They're
Microsoft fucked up their own home, man.
I got to make my man Ravenflow an admin. My man Ravenflow an admin.
And then Chadman23 with the $2, he say Xbox going third party like Sega did.
They're already third party now.
Okay? Chadman, keep that same energy.
They're already third party now.
Same. And Jersey Ghost with the $2. Android on Switch plus xCloud makes Switch best value. That's a good point.
Hey, Mr. Clodo, hey, my man Keytron Clark, right? I don't know if you got your hand on the delete button on your ass down by mistake, but you're deleting messages. As long as somebody say ain't nothing racist or anything like that, you probably doing it by mistake. But you see, you keep deleting my man Ravenflow comments in the thing. You know what I mean? As long as somebody say nothing racist,
in his bag, you don't have to change him up.
Oh, who they? Alex? Oh, Alex, what's up, brother?
Yeah, what's up, my brother?
Look, that right there is totally different.
Tell him, man.
Listen.
Hold
on, Creighton Clark. You timing motherfuckers out? Hold on, bro. What's going on? Hey, Clark, hold up, Clark. Talk to me, Clark. Are you doing this by accident? Or you want some dictatorship, brother? What's going on? So you timing motherfuckers out? What's going on, bro? Talk to me, big fella. You done lost your mind? What's going on? But anyway, right?
He said, praise the Lord.
Hey, yeah. But as I was saying, right? Now, again, listen, Post. We gotta call a buck, a spade here, man. Right? I was teased, mocked, and ridiculed, right? For me saying these very same things. Why would they do that? Come on now, see? You're fear-mongering, this, that, and the other, right? I even had my man drop $10 to tell me about somebody he had a friend named Pedro. I don't know what the fuck going on here. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
That joint fire. When you play it, you gonna see why he had a.
Okay, all right, fine. Fuck, I'll take your word for it.
If Kratos can get you to play Sarah, then I can get you to play my friend Pedro or whatever that game.
Okay, Erica. Okay.
Like, this ain't the answer, Sway.
Yeah, but that's all. Listen again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. The game's called My Friend is Pedro, and the mascot is a banana.
Okay.
Hey, look at the comments though. Everybody's saying it's fire. They're not disagreeing.
Okay, I'll check it out.
His friend is Pedro, and the mascot's a banana.
It's a shooter though. It's a shooter though, and you killing everything in your way. I'm telling you.
Man, there's a certain type of shooting going on there. All right, pause.
Like I said, we do got some BJ rumors. We gonna get into that. Alex, I'm gonna give you like this is huge, man.
Oh no, is this rumor or where did you get this rumor from though?
It's from somebody that's been a credible guy in the past who's always been money on with his rumors. When it came to the Nintendo Switch, right? You know what I mean? But I'm just saying that,
this was rumored for a while though for Xbox to bring their games to the Switch though. It's not like a surprise. There was rumors for years now that
but
Game Pass or whatever was going to Switch. I'm not surprised.
But listen what we're saying here. What are you talking about? Listen, all week these weirdos have been here be jumping up and down about Halo. Halo's back. Halo's back. And man never got to a fight. Man never got to a fight on air about that dog shit ass Halo, right? Had to cut his mic, right?
That shit's fire.
Yeah, now we talking about putting this motherfucker on the calculator, right? Where do we draw the goddamn line? When is there going to be an uprising from the Xbox community?
There isn't.
When are you motherfuckers going to stand up and say, Phil?
Impeach Phil.
Bro,
Enough is enough. Enough is a goddamn no.
Like long time ago.
They still reading Phil quotes from like 5 years ago. They riding on that. It's over, kid.
But
they don't really care.
They don't, man. You know what? And it's sad to say, man. No, it ain't sad. I'm having fun laughing at these motherfuckers. Bro, talk to me. What happened?
Bro. Yeah. I don't care if they put Halo on the refrigerator, bro.
But it ain't. Listen. You can't. Ain't the same thing.
Making great games. Then what's the complaint about?
Oh, you sound like me? Sound like me, right? He said, Z, take that same energy, right?
Facts.
Okay, no. Okay, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna take that same energy, right? How about this? Phil's is doing a better job at supporting other platforms and giving them AAA games outside of this here. You gotta take care of home first. He ain't even doing that.
I don't get it though. The same games that we get on Xbox, y'all call shit. But when they go to another platform, y'all act like we lose.
Who was y'all? Who was these black dudes you talking about?
But the bigger question, the bigger question here.
Halo. Oh, it's Halo Gears and Forza. It's just Halo Gears. But then they get announced it could possibly go to the Switch.
All right.
Now the bigger question is let's just say we get Phil up out of there. Who you gonna replace Phil with though?
Bro, listen. At this point, you know what, bro? Listen, here's the thing. Just say what we got Phil about it. It's the whole fucking atmosphere has to change.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's where they want to go.
You know what? Bro, listen here, right?
They don't want that dude, bro, brain anymore, bro.
It's not. Bro, listen. Now you say you want to see, but the baseball. I don't play baseball, but I can be subjective or objective. I'm not counting Sony's money, but look at what they can possibly do and the money they stand to make of being the only show in town. Then maybe they can get 20 million sales. You know what I mean? It's a lot of bread, right? You know what I mean?
They can use that money towards new IPs.
Yeah, whatever the case may be. And it's not the same. And also, too, and keeping that same energy, right? And, Sony and this new regime that they have, right? More of like I said, Nadal in it. But I won't say it's hard, right? Cool, right? But will they probably start to publish some games natively on PC? Probably so. You know what I mean? Most likely than not, right? Where there's smoke, there's fire, right? At the end of the day, I don't think they may do day and date. You know what I mean? But I could be wrong. But I'm talking about consoles, right? You know, motherfuckers is not going up and just get a goddamn gaming PC rig. That's not happening, right? I mean, like, you know what I mean? But what we're talking about, what Microsoft has done, or what they're doing, right? They have totally betrayed the trust right? Of the diehard fans. You know what I mean? Like we talking about again, even though it's an older game, all right. You know when keep it, we talking about natively on another platform, and also when that is not reciprocated, you don't see Nintendo putting shit on Xbox, right? It's all this shit is just going one way, one goddamn way.
Yeah, I agree to that.
So at what time again when motherfuckers going to again, because obviously I'm not that guy. Y'all threatening to knock me smooth the fuck out in front of my wife and child, right? I'm not the guy, right? But so where are some of these pro Xbox podcasts are going to like when it like you know what I mean? Like what the fuck? That's all that I'm saying.
It ain't happening,
bro.
They had the chance.
Man, listen here, man.
It's over.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as that part.
So if Mario get announced for the Xbox, then
you think okay? We pay the bills.
Nowhere near the current Mario.
I hold on, my man. Jersey Ghost said Android on the Switch plus xCloud make the Switch the best. No, Switch is some dog shit, bro. It's a fucking leap pad. That dog shit, man.
I think if these console makers just start trading exclusives, it just makes no sense to have different platforms out there. I feel like they should all just make one platform and just call it a wrap. If that's going to be the case, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. If you're going to go that route, everybody putting their game everywhere, like it's like then
make no sense.
Also, that I think right. I'm not. That's what that bit gaming dude was saying, that if they start doing it, then why make hardware? Like, if
they put the same operating system on multiple devices, right? With Android, like, bro, you don't want one system. You want choice as a consumer. It's not the problem that they're putting the games everywhere. Y'all are scared that they're gonna get rid of hardware altogether.
Not scared.
Why? What? I'm looking at what? Listen. Okay, I'm sorry. Man.
I'm not gonna buy a fucking Xbox at the end of the day. That's all I'm saying.
Let me pay these bills right quick. The Raven Flow.
Let's see.
The Raven Flow. Last one I saw.
Oh, but you can get the one with Vedra and all that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hoodstar.
Yeah, so
Vedra too. I'm sorry.
Yep. Why do this to me? Exclamation points and quotations penetration question mark. I don't really know what that means. Hoodstar 61, and I think this is Post-Up's account. Can the Switch even run the MCC? The Ravenflow with the 199. Microsoft said, if we can't win, I'm taking you with me, Sony. And Chatman with 2. Xbox is green for a reason. All they want is money.
Okay.
And I believe that's it.
All right. Because I got a few other topics here, right? But this is what I'm saying. We got my brother. Let me get my man Coop, man.
Mm-hmm. So I wonder why Tim Dog hasn't tweeted about this yet. Like he did.
Oh, you know, bro.
Where is Dealer and Colt and El Mega, a big ass? I assume
that dude's still alive.
Yeah, they still alive.
Actually, that's gonna be very interesting.
He don't tweet on rumors.
He don't tweet on rumors.
He don't tweet on rumors.
One of them certainly tweeted about a certain rumor we'll talk about.
Okay. But all I'm saying is this: at the end of the day, right? And maybe I'll all just out if you can see it. What I'm saying is that unless someone comes in, because this type of moves, hit the like button, right? That they're making, and I always say a console, exclusive give the console's identity, right? And the baseball thing, motherfuckers flipped that. I'm not even flipping that about Halo. But what I'm saying is that if you is before you start taking care of shit across the street, you haven't taken care of home for a long goddamn time. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so I'm also asking what is the end game? You know what I mean? I understand but to be fair, Microsoft has been a third party publisher for a while. As soon as they acquired Minecraft, right? They've been a big third party publisher for a while. I've also got, and I say before show Friday, I got some stuff from Sony that they're also going to be doing. As far as I don't know what they make multiplayer, what they do, maybe something they coming out down the line. That's they're going to put on other platform and other devices with consoles. We could talk about it in the show. Maybe something new that they're working on. You know what I mean? But when you think of Sony, right? You think of God of War. You think of Last of Us, Uncharted. You know what I mean? Horizon or Spider-Man, right? I seen my man Lionel B raise a point what would stop Disney from telling Sony, you know what? We want you to put Spider-Man on, you know, which may happen. Like this shit, bro. I ain't gonna upset back and looking, man. This whole just listen. This thing about what I'm saying, right? Gaming, and this is what I try to say the other show. Gaming has changed so much this generation alone, bro. You know what I mean? This generation alone has changed so much because compared to last generation. Even the way that we consume our gaming. Like, when the last time one of you motherfuckers got in line and for midnight launch of a game, we'll put $5 down. You know what I mean? Like this, you know, it has changed so much. So even going into next generation, I'm looking like, bro, I don't know what to fucking expect. You know what I mean? I don't know what to expect. You know what I mean? Theoretically, the talkers, am I going to own the next Xbox? Yes. I want the best graphics. I want the next goddamn Fable. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And I play shooters on the box, and then they're gonna have crossplay. Hopefully, everything going forward. So I'm gonna have a blast for that. You know what I mean? And again, to be fair, I know that Microsoft, I know, but they, you know, I can at least expect another banger, something from them. You know what I mean? Not saying that they're not going to have anything, right? But probably most of the game is going to be on the PlayStation, right? But I'm gonna have the best of both worlds, right? Just going from both consoles. But I'm just saying the moves that they're making, like, you know, and this deep, like I said, like, bro, like, you know, why even make hardware if that's the case? You know what I mean? You can keep that couple $1 billion in your pocket and just make software and make a killing because they're already making a goddamn killing. That was my issue, right? Not my issue, my worries, right? You know what I mean? And then you got the thing, like I said, with Sony, right? And the shakeups that they made. What does Yoshida got? You know, they shaking things up. A lot of key people that was kind of old school, I keep saying, lost their job. You know what I mean? Because they're, how you say, shaking things up their damn self. You know what? And you know what? The money is to be made on software. And they may be looking at things a little differently. You know what I mean? So I don't know what to expect next goddamn generation. I don't think none of us do. You know what I mean? Some motherfuckers still rocking. Look, my man Jack Move Johnny had a meltdown. Had another motherfucker work for Sony, threatened Jim Ryan. Like, bro, this shit. Hey, yo, but hey, bro, this shit. How you say? This shit. Spooky. This shit. Like, can make it. This some serious shit right here. This some real serious shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man.
I've said plenty times. The way shit, we don't know what's gonna happen.
We don't.
Preconceived notions that they know exactly what's gonna happen, and we don't. We don't know what type of services or anything they're gonna do next gen. We just don't know. That's why you have to expect the unexpected. All this shit is like, this shit is just like you say. This shit is changing before our eyes. It's changed. We just don't know it. Some of us just don't know it yet.
Right at this point, nobody really knows shit anymore. It's just like shit just gonna happen. Like, you feel me? At this point, it's just like nobody know what the fuck these guys like, what they planning on
thinking and what. Yep.
Oh, we got a bill here.
I'll get the bill real quick. Vedger with the 59 sec. Oop.
Yeah, bill
okay. Feels like they have no talent besides penetrate the market with Halo every year or two. Now they have to penetrate the Nintendos too with some Halo.
Hey, Veggie, my motherfucking brother too, man. Veggie, he dropped a serious story with me the other day, man. Hold up, he said. Hold on, one second. My man, Veggie dropped a serious story with me the other day, man. He's been at his job for like 25 years, some crazy shit. And I just want to say that to you. I wish you the best. You know what I mean? That just takes, how you say, balls to, just doing something for so long. And to branch out to say, hey, to try something else. Like I said, brother, I take my hat off to you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I do. You know what I mean? That's just like you've been doing something for so long, and just to try something new, whatever the case. Bro, all jokes aside, I did. But I will listen. I won't go as far as say they have no talent because they have playground games. Now I'm not going to playground games. You know, for the Forza franchise is amazing for those in the car game. They got a battle royale mode they're adding to Forza tomorrow or something. I didn't play Forza, but I'm gonna try it out. You know what I mean? Not gonna go that far, and you know what I mean, and say that. I think Sony's is as far as I think. How you say track with their developers? You know what? I'm gonna say this right. Shout out to David Jaffe again. Microsoft was horrible at managing their talent. You know what I mean? And Sony does a better job of managing their talent. I would say that. I'm not gonna be mean and see, you know what I mean? But I would say that. You know what I mean? But we don't know. But moving right along, I got some other rumors. Some other bills. We got some other rumors here, right? I'm gonna bring it up. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? As far as the VGA tomorrow or to come, right? Where the hell's the article at? Here we go, right?
Quickly.
What happened?
Oh, no, I was going to say that. Do you think that if Amazon, Google, and all of these people decided not to jump into gaming, Sony, and Microsoft wouldn't be forced to start making a lot of these decisions? Because it seems to be a response to like Google and them. Like that's how I've been looking at it.
Here's the
All of
thing,
this
right?
seems to be a
How
response
you
to
say,
them.
you know what? At the end of the day, right? To answer that question, right? And it goes back to just like I said, there's, how you say, not by chance why these, I always say, like, for example, you got the top wealthiest companies in the world,
Yeah.
Amazon, Walmart, Microsoft, or whatever, Verizon, they're getting into gaming because there's so much money to be made in the gaming, right?
Right.
And you see, Sony again, because they're the smallest. I mean, the big dogs, right? Doing the partnership with Microsoft to handle the resorts. Again, so you know what? To maybe hold, how you say, to hold off the Googles or whoever else. You know what I mean? But before we don't know. Like we're hearing about it. Like I said, I did a video about this years ago when they asked Cavs Rye, "Hey, what does the next PlayStation 5 look like?" And I remember me teasing them just right after they sold one of them buildings. Like it may even be a physical console, maybe a cloud. It may, you know what I mean? And just, I did a video, making fun of them about that. You know what I mean? A lot of these companies are privy to a lot of information that we're not privy to before it becomes public, and just the way that the industry is moving. You know what I mean?
Exactly, Z.
So we're the last we're the last to know about it. You know what I mean? So it doesn't. He's saying it like let's check this shit out. Right when Sony went out, jumped out the window and spent $350 million for Gaikai, right? Whether they worked or not, trying to get their little shit in it. Because again, it's always like we don't, like I said, we're not, these companies ain't do business together all the time behind the scenes, but we're not privy to a lot of shit. And that little move that they made, took all that they had to structure themselves, not for the now, but for the future. You know what I mean? That's what I always, even to go back and forth on these shows or whatever, right? Like I'm not talking about the now, like with now we talking about longevity in the future. You know what I mean? So even when I asked David Jeffy, which without that question, right? I said, and I didn't even know. You listen to that? I didn't even know that Sony was already into gaming before.
Man, David Jeffy over there with the weapon wheel, nigga. Fuck you.
I know. So I just got finished talking to him too.
Look at you. Hey man, don't go over there and do no show with them. All right, just stay over here rocking with me. Little hoe ass nigga.
No, I don't dick pull. But anyway,
he's a hoe nigga.
Nigga hop in here drunk. Hop in here drunk. So as me finish, I'm saying so.
I ain't even drunk yet.
Yeah, so I didn't I didn't even know that they were making games before they was already doing little things in gaming. So I asked him. I said, "Bro, y'all motherfuckers came in and what you got? Like you got Nintendo with a foothold. You got Nintendo and Sega, the juggernauts." And not only did y'all take them all, y'all won, like with the PlayStation 1. And I keep telling, like, a lot of people don't know, this when Sony's name was bigger than Apple. Like, that was like, Sony. I walked into the mall, the Sega Saturn was right there. I know, I was a Genesis guy. I picked up the motherfucking PlayStation. It was $300. I got the extra controller, the memory card. I bought like 10 games. I ended up buying the Saturn and like for myself for Christmas. I bought it like in October, November, whatever the fuck the case may be. But I'm just saying, like, that's how huge they name was. I said, not only did you guys take them on, y'all won. I said, when did you realize, y'all realize that, like, y'all had this shit in the bag or whatever the fuck the case may be. Now, he went on, I thought the issue as far as the Sega Saturn, I heard it was hard to develop for. I didn't know it wasn't fully 3D or some shit he was saying, like, you know what I mean? I didn't think about it like that, you know what I mean? Because, you think of Sega Saturn, you think of Virtua Fighter, Virtua Cop. What else they had? Shit, Daytona USA. Those games that was big in the arcade. You know what I mean? They like, no, we don't know what they can do fully 3D. I didn't think about it like that. You know what I mean? But that was precedent what they did. You know what I mean? That took them on, and then completely. I know what got rid of the Dreamcast too. Like you said, they the PlayStation 2 was the cheapest goddamn DVD player, and they lost the partnership what they had with EA. I keep telling them that's when Madden was huge. Live was like huge. They lost that, even though they had their own sports titles. You know what I mean? But that was just like, damn. He said we didn't really know until, because he thought. He said when they showed, the Dreamcast or whatever game they showed, they was a little worried, and then they came out, because I ain't gonna lie, for those that know that PlayStation 2 launch lineup was dog shit. Like that shit was trash. Like, you know what I mean? But they had that goddamn DVD player. That was my first one. My first fucking DVD player was the goddamn PlayStation 2. You know what I mean? But like, you don't know. But we gonna see. Moving right along. Shout out to David Jaffe, man. May he have a ball on a weapon wheel. May he literally go out there and break a leg. Literally. So anyway.
And also shout out to the Ravenflow with the 199.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem will take the Fan Choice Award. Good. Honestly, it should be up there for Goaty. I think that's weird.
What the hell is Fire Emblem?
Fire Emblem, you wouldn't like it. It's like a top-down strategy game. But
Disney. I said Disney.
Yeah, but it's like the highest rated exclusive of the year. Like it's a damn near a 90. So I'm surprised it's not nominated.
Oh, okay. I don't know shit about the Nintendo stuff, man. I'm a little sorry. But anyway, said Rumor Game Awards 2019 announcements leaked. They said a Batman. They've been teasing a new Batman game. Did Rocksteady ever come out and show what the hell they was working on? First it was a Spider-Man, Superman game. Then it was a Justice League game and Batman game.
I'm just waiting for the announcement. I'm tired of the rumors.
But they were just 2 years running. Yeah, but
they've been very quiet though. They've been very.
I'm tired of fucking Batman game, bro.
We ain't had one in a minute. We ain't had one about.
Well, here's the thing. Is this Rocksteady's new game or is this the other team? I think this might be the Montreal team or whatever.
The Batman?
When are they supposed to be showing this off tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tired Batman games.
It's the team that made Batman Arkham Origin. You know how that's a different team? Yeah. I think this is their new game.
Yeah, I'm not excited at all.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna be a Court of the Owls game, something like that. Court of Owls. I like that storyline though.
But I like it, but if it's made by that team, bro, I'm not excited.
I've never actually sat down to really play that game. I need to.
Here's my concern, right? I'll be honest with you. I don't want no more big bangers for this generation. I'd rather them start off next generation with these bangers. You know what I mean? Like,
they'll be backwards compatible enhancements.
Yeah, I'm just being real. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's gonna be indies.
I would rather them. It's so late into the generation. I don't want what's the Resident Evil 3 comes out when?
I said that Z, you went against me.
When I said that?
I was talking about Microsoft, man. Yeah, that.
Oh, Microsoft, bro. Microsoft trash, man. Like, bro, like come on, man. We gotta let this shit go, post.
Yeah, but hold on. Microsoft didn't have shit though the whole gen. Mm-hmm. In all fairness,
that's what I'm saying. I was saying they can't end the generation on such a low note. They ain't been putting out nothing. That's what I'm talking about these big multi-plat games. You know what I mean? That's
I'm just saying that shit for started.
I'm just saying though. Hey, post is a real. I actually after this right here. But anyway, a new Batman game. The last one we got was in 15.
Was it 14? I think it was 14.
Okay. What was the last one that came out? Arkham Knight, right?
Yeah, whatever. Arkham Knight. Yeah.
I don't think that one was that good. It was too much Bat Tank.
That game was
too much Batmobile shit though.
Stop it, bro.
What, bro? Y'all saying?
I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I think the other ones were better.
80% of your fucking time in that tanking shit.
Yeah, the Arkham Knight also sucked. It's just Jason Todd.
Yeah, but I'm saying it has a lot to prove.
Yeah, it has a lot to prove. Absolutely.
Arkham Asylum's still the best, bro.
Yeah, Origin has a lot to prove. That team right there.
Well, I'm saying, it has a lot to prove because of. I think Superman. I know Superman has
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I'm sorry, set the standard when it comes to superhero games. I said no. I got cursed out by some Batman fan, even comparing the combat.
Batman. I think Batman.
Spider-Man way better than Batman. I'm gonna keep it real.
Spider-Man story.
Man, you go look at the combat, bro. Fuck the story. Just look at the goddamn combat. Them fucking. This is like, dude.
It's the same.
What? No, Noah. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I can't. Is Noah breaking up?
Drunk.
Hey, wait, hold on. Hey, what did you say, Noah?
You attack and dodge.
What? You said do what?
Batman is just counting.
No.
Yeah, Batman counted.
Man, cut this motherfucking mic off. Cut this goddamn mic off. Ain't talking crazy. That combat on Batman stiff as hell compared to Spider-Man. What was he talking about?
Yeah,
it's outdated now.
Yeah, it's outdated.
Trust me, I love the Arkham games, bro. But Spider-Man was fluid as fuck.
And that was only 30 frames and shit. That wasn't even 60.
Hey, no, because I unmuted him. Ask him, did he sober up? Ask him, before I unmute his mic, ask him, did he sober up? His drunk ass. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you sober up there, Noah?
Yeah, drunk ass, man.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Look, man, that combat.
Hold up.
Yeah,
Chad man with the $2. David Jaffe got 10.5 subs. Jack Black got him. Damn.
That was random as hell, Chad. Damn.
Yeah, doing like that.
Yeah, that was random as hell.
Drunk too, bro.
What'd you say, Mike?
Chad Steve behind them bushes.
Gorilla, that's like saying the old Spider-Man 2 is better than Arkham Asylum, you know? It's like it builds upon the previous, combat system.
All right, look, but I'm just saying.
I think they're just two different styles, though.
Yeah,
no, that shit is dated.
It still builds upon, the Batman shit.
Well, what I mean is,
of course, the Spider-Man
feels modern and shit. Like, I like the
Yeah.
dog.
I ain't talking about the story. I'm just talking about the goddamn combat. That combat stiff as hell on Batman compared. Now it didn't feel stiff back then because that's all that we knew. But once Spider-Man came out, like slot between legs, that shit slow as hell.
Is it you beat Batman?
No, I ain't beat Batman.
Nobody can beat Batman. He's Batman.
But what they got to do with the price of rice in China?
I just want to know.
No, if I said that beat it, would that make the combat less stiff?
No, I was just curious. I ain't beat Spider-Man.
Dude saying they could beat Batman.
Okay, no. All right. That sounded like a personal attack on me just now. Okay, but anyway.
Also, the sneaking Spider-Man was way better, too.
I like the Spider-Man story, though. That shit hit me. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that conversation with, like, Dr. Octavius, and then...
you said the story was good? What you said, the story?
Yeah, Spider-Man story was... That shit made me feel some type of way,
okay.
What?
You know what? Wait, hold on. Let me pay the bills real quick.
Whoa. Did you even beat the game, Post?
Yeah, Post be Spider-Man.
He beat it.
That shit, nigga. As soon as you say yep, I know you ain't beat it.
Hold on, let me pay these bills right quick on the free messaging app. My man, One White Kong said, I'm playing the definitive version of Halo on your Switch. Why you switching? Shout out to One White Kong. My man, Luda. This is trash. Halo is soft porn, but I will hate to see it on another console. What's next? Gears on PS5, Spider-Man 2 on the Xbox? We don't know. Hold on, let me put this way. And shout out those messages. You see the link? They drop them down sporadically in the chat. The link for the free messaging app. But what I'm saying is this though, like they set the standard. I'm sorry, Spider-Man. Whether you like my gripe against Spider-Man was them dumbass side missions. Like they was cheesy as hell.
Yeah, that side mission was trash.
Yeah, like what I mean. If so, they were to do. They did it to, I guess, make the game longer. You know what I mean? Because they was just they were bad. You was sneaking around as that colored fellow and the chick. You know what I mean? Like that shit to me was just.
Yeah, they gotta rethink that one there.
Yeah, that was.
But the Ravenfall with the 199. Spider-Man Sinister Six story, like the one we just played in that Spider-Man game, will not be surpassed by the MCU. And you know what? That game is much better than both the MCU films.
What the game?
Like the Spider-Man. We played through that game. That story is better than the two Spider-Man films we have now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that story was dope.
I didn't even see the last one. I didn't even see the last.
The last one gets good at the end though.
Oh yeah, good at the end. I think that movie was way better than the first.
Spider-Man.
Okay. My man. He said, Spider-Man. I'm not a superhero guy. Like I don't keep up with the stories. I play them for the action. You know what I mean? But I said now we do have that. What do you call that game? I'm sorry. Not Injustice. What you call it? Goddamn game. Avengers game.
Now that look fire.
You know what? Certain parts. Now I don't like the player models, and I think they probably want to play for the player, the actors' likeness. They look ugly. They don't look. They don't look like the characters that we know. You know what I mean? They don't look like Robert. They look like some nondescript things. That's the only knocking. But I did see some combat in it that I liked it, and then I've seen some I didn't like. You know what I mean? So. I guess who's making it? Square, no Square. No,
Dynamics.
yeah, the Tomb Raider thing. Their track record, they have a pretty decent, but it looked, I don't know, it looked a little cheesy in some parts. Some parts they show looked crazy. Look, it comes out in May, right? If I'm not mistaken, May.
Yeah.
May.
My thing is, for what they said, it's going to play kind of like Destiny a little bit. Like the co-op part is like in the end game. Like
it's online co-op, right?
Yeah, but the main story is single player.
Oh.
But they got like side stories that are like you can play.
Oh, I thought the whole game was co-op.
No, it has a single player campaign element to it, but that might be good. Like sometimes when you force in the co-op, the campaign suffers. Like I saw that with Destiny a little bit. But McNilker's J with the 199. Noah, you're a hater, bruh. Spider-Man's over Batman. Facts.
For sure.
Jersey's finest with the 2. Side note, y'all be safe. Streets crazy right now.
Yeah, so I got my black ass in the house right now. I'm back. Listen, I'm locked and loaded, man. I'm gonna take my crab. I ain't going back outside. I'm taking my crab serious, man. I'm back in the house. But yeah, by far. So that's one of the rumors. Again, we heard the same rumor last year. But supposed to be revealing a new Superman or a
Justice League
or game. You know
That's what I thought. Rock said he was going to work on another. Thought they was going to do a Superman game.
Yeah. They've been kind of fucking pushing that though. They've been like making these little comments, so they're the ones putting those fucking weird rumors out. I think.
Right.
Working on something. I think it's probably more Justice League related.
All this
But
stuff been. Let me see. The PS5 was control leaked. Scarlet was control leaked. All this shit has been leaked by. You know what I'm saying? The people who want some press and promos.
They said been leaked by the Bilderbergers. Like, I don't mean the
Man, they been leaked. Look, I think because my guess is early 20. We getting reveals. I think these systems.
Yeah, but Sony's having their show in February. Sony's having their show in February.
No, in February, and I think Microsoft going to come in April.
Okay, hold on. We got some more leaks here, though. According to the leak, the Game Awards 2019 will reveal the long-rumored Batman Arkham Legacy, a Crash Bash remake of Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know. Which would probably be a Switch exclusive or something. A remake called Banjo Rodeo. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale 2. That was trash. I ain't like the first one. I don't like Smash Brothers. I don't like games like that. So for those that may be looking for that, I said remake of the first 2 Tony Hawk Pro Skater games.
that's kind of dope.
Right those games don't age well.
Yeah. So the remake.
I'll check it out. He was young, but
I like 3 the best though.
I don't know. They said a Metroid Prime trilogy for the Switch, Sly 5, Grand Theft Auto 6 teaser, Breath of the Wild 2, and Phoenix Wright revealed as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate some DLC characters.
I believe that. And now we'll say this. I'm no fan of Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
But if that game gets announced for the Switch and not the Xbox,
well, that's
definitely a problem.
Wait, that's gonna be the straw that breaks the camel back for you, Noah.
Nah, not me. But I'm just saying that's fucked up.
Why is it? I'm being real. I don't want no goddamn Banjo game, but but I'm just saying, but didn't he already give them the character or something on one of their games?
Yeah, for like Smash Brothers.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Real talk. If it's announced, who's making the game? You already seen what Rare working on.
Was it Rare, right?
Ain't Rare. You already
got multiple projects.
Oh man. Okay.
I see. Yeah, we go. Go ahead, say. Go ahead.
No, I ain't about to say nothing. I'm just saying.
Let's wait for Battletoads first.
Yeah, they Rare didn't even. Did Rare make Battletoads?
Nah, they're not making.
Fuck it. Who cares?
Delilah Studios making Battletoads.
They still got to nurture that shit.
Yeah, that shit look like trash.
Also, fuck that. Shut your ass up.
It's true. How do you think it made?
Last rumor they're supposed to be shown tomorrow. Left 4 Dead 3 finally supposed to get announced. You guys thoughts about that? I know. I like.
Sorry.
No. I like the first one better than the second one for whatever reason. I don't think the scene to me.
I rock with Left 4 Dead. That shit was fire.
You say IROC?
That shit was fire.
Oh shit, IROC.
Post up, IROC Z.
Yeah,
that's me.
I'm at Zito on some.
Hey, yo, Buck learning, yo.
Hey! Shout out to AP the shooter. He's the one who said that.
I'm gonna have Z throw on some trap music. Fuck nigga.
Moss read it wrong. He didn't say it right.
Yeah. That nigga's gonna be twerking and podcasting at the same time.
With that language post. Please refrain from that language post.
Yeah.
NEGU, little nasty podcast. They gonna bust in the room like, why you twerking while you podcast?
Buck that. But nah. Hello, like this. Holy shit. Hey, yo.
I'm backing off.
Hey, yo. But Left 4 Dead 3. I didn't like the second one as much as the first one. But even with a game like that, do you think they age well? You know what I mean? What I've noticed, some games that were hot before, like other than it's not the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean the whole zombie thing.
It depends how it's done. Like if it's more or less the same game, then it has to be charged almost as an indie game. Like that isn't a AAA $60 game anymore.
I'm into that like fucking remaking those Tony Hawk games because those other ones were
Tony Hawk.
I'm not listening to Tony Hawk ever again after that one time.
Tony Hawk.
Hey, what up, Devin?
It was way better on the original PlayStation.
He's tweeting it right now.
Yeah.
We got this huge discussion about Tony Hawk the other day. Fuck that. Anyway.
Again?
No, not again, but that one time.
Oh, okay.
But here's the thing. Half-Life recently released that new... I said Half-Life. Valve recently released a new Half-Life VR game. Do you think it's another VR project, or do you think it's a full-on game?
I think it's a VR project.
I don't know.
Because Valve isn't known for making a third of anything. I mean, they could start, but they're not known for it.
Well, Valve got the Steam VR. They're probably trying to support their own platform with Steam VR.
Yeah.
I never thought they'd go back to that. Yeah, I never thought they'd go back to Half-Life. I thought they just kind of gave up, Never even finished Half-Life 2. Episodes.
What? What? You can finish episode of what?
No, they never finished it.
Yeah, what Half-Life was some shit, right? I don't.
Half-Life 2, they never finished.
I never really got into those games, man. I know
they were released them in like little episodes, and
a cult
I think they only got to like 2 or something. They were supposed to. I don't remember.
Yeah, not really for me.
Years ago.
But listen, before we get to hell about, are you guys expecting anything from the show tomorrow?
You know what?
I think they're
I'm just going in. I'm going in with an open mind, man. I'm just gonna see how this shit play out.
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, man. It's so much unexpected shit been going on.
I'm expecting a lot of crying.
Everybody got the assumption that Death Stranding, and it might win, but if it don't, it's going. If it doesn't, right now everybody's saying it's in the bag for it. But
it's another red.
What will be the fallout if it doesn't? You know what I'm saying?
What time is the show?
It's not going to win. It's another Red Dead situation. It's going to win a lot.
It should win.
Well, okay. No, that's a good question Post has, though. What game will piss everyone off the most? I think it's Super Smash Bros. Pause.
Oh, yeah.
That might. Yeah.
I think that's the word that would piss off people the most.
I think Control. Yeah, I think
Control will piss a lot of people off.
Even though IGN gave it Game of the Year.
Control. Who do you want to win? I want the Outer Worlds to win. To be real with you,
I want you know what's crazy?
I'm voting for Outer Worlds.
People love to talk shit about Halo, Forza, Gears, but nobody says shit about Mario Kart 8, Super Smash Brothers.
You know why?
Demographic.
But I'm gonna tell you why. Real talk.
We talked about that on that podcast though. No, for Nintendo gets away with a whole bunch of shit, bro. Nobody.
Yeah, Nintendo. I guess
that's what their fans want.
Yeah. Not even so much their fans. They do a lot of merit, but they also gave other things. You know what I mean? I think Xbox will get slammed because that's all that they got to the level of that. You know what I mean? And
let me show you how this whole thing work out. I'm put on my Xbox fanboy hat right now. Okay, this whole thing is questionable because I voted for Outer World and I haven't even played the game yet.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
This motherfucker whole fraud. Hit the like button. This motherfucker a whole fraud. Hit the like button. This motherfucker's a whole fraud. A goddamn liar. He's a goddamn liar and a whole fraud. Hit the like button.
Watch this, Z. How many Sony fans did the same thing for Death Stranding? Fuck nigga.
I'm just saying. But damn. You know what I mean?
No, they should.
But you just ratting on yourself.
It's a whole fraud and goddamn liar. He said, "Oh, this is subjective. I won that motherfucker, wrote it blindly. I ain't even played the Outer Worlds. I get this game of the year."
I ain't robbing no banks with you, bro.
For real.
I said, F. That's when I was going through my Death Stranded. What's the name? Rants. Said, man, F Death Stranded. I'm finna click the Outer World. Vote. And I voted.
Oh shit! The Ravenflow wins. He said Post wins the best cackler of the year. Hey, yo, hold up, but hey, like I said, hold up. I'm sorry. Before we get into the game of the year shit, I gotta get ahead of myself. Another huge rumor that supposed to be day and date. I don't know about this. The Cyberpunk 2077 supposed to be coming to Game Pass. Day and date. If that's true. I didn't make the goddamn rumor. Don't shoot the messenger out, shout. Don't shoot the messenger out, shout. But if that is the case, it do be the case.
They do have the marketing tools. They might have paid them bread. I mean,
hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If they listen, that's you know what?
I'm a lot of money.
Listen,
that's a megaton move, though.
No, check it out, right?
It is.
It's a megaton move.
That's a behemoth move.
That's a megaton.
If they do that, that's on the level of them making Titanfall a lifetime exclusive.
Yeah.
That's up there with that. Yeah. You know what I mean? If they were to do something like that on Real Talk, and that motherfucker day and date in Game Pass, they go out there and pull the trigger, man.
Bro,
they out there motherfucker flexing.
Yo, that's that is a fuck. That'll be epic. You won't be able to damage control that. You can't say, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We're gonna see. I ain't finna say it is or it ain't. You know, Microsoft been writing hella checks lately. You know what I'm saying? So who to say that they won't write that check for them when they know they pedigree? You know what I'm saying? With the Witcher being in there. You know what I'm saying?
But not even that, bro. They're gonna make so many people subscribe. The fact that they don't have to pay $60.
I would love to see that, honestly, as an experiment, to see how many people buy on other platforms as opposed to get it for free and sign it for Game Pass.
It's still gonna buy it on other platforms.
Yeah, but I'd love to see that shit just to see what kind of numbers, you know.
All I know is them games
all around.
All them Sony fans out there who be shitting on Xbox acting like they ain't got a Xbox sitting next to they PS4. They definitely gonna be signing up to Game Pass, player.
Damn, man. That's. That like I said, that would be a power move if that was to be the case or that was to happen.
It'd be a superpower move.
Yeah, I mean, listen, my man said I'm not really interested in what do you call it? Cyberpunk 27. I wish it was in third person, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion. But if they, like I said, you know, they got, you know, what's the name of the developer again? CD Projekt Red. Their games normally are critically acclaimed type games. You know what I mean? Are received well by the public. But like I said, if they were to do that, or they to do that, like I said, day and date, man, like that's, like I said, you know, you got to take your hat off on that. They out that motherfucker flexing their muscles on that one right there. If that was to happen, if that is to happen. So unlock the district platforms. But anyway, like I said, to the game of the war, video game warrior. Now, I'm gonna say this. This is I think this show was very overrated. Let me just build right quick.
Me too.
I heard something ringing in my ear. I can't see it.
People take it way too serious.
So you ready for this Street Fighter 5 on Xbox? Yeah, my body's ready, right? Chad, you shout out. But anyway, the video game award show. Here's my gripe. I'm still right there. It's way too long. It's way too long. Way too many goddamn categories. You know, best organ, best saxophone. You know, like they should have best fighter, best racer, best shooter, best graphics. That's another one they should have. You know, if you want to say best story or something in the game, maybe, or best villain in the game, best hero in the game, something like that. They got way too many goddamn categories, and that show is way too goddamn long. First of all, you know what I mean? a lot of them goddamn I don't even give a fuck about. You know what I mean? But I guess I don't know. Even, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Even what we have for game of the year, I don't have a problem with controls. But a little bit, I got to get back into it and play it. No problem. But that shouldn't be game of the year. You know what I mean? Like that's control nominated. I'm just saying. And I didn't finish the game. I'm like in the third or fourth level. You know what I mean? And I like Remedy games, but that shouldn't be a consideration for game of the year. I will pick Gears 5 over that any goddamn day. You know what I mean?
Or even Fire Emblem.
There's a lot of games in there that shouldn't be.
Control gets better as you get your more and more powers. Though.
Oh, I can dig it. I can dig it. I'm just saying though. But like that goes to say how weak of a year we had for gaming. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? Like this year alone, what else we got? What we got? Sakura. What's up? What's up? We got Death Stranding. Shadow dies twice, right?
That's gonna win it.
Too.
You got Death Stranding. Shadow dies twice. Outer Worlds, right? Isn't that in the mention or no?
Yeah, Outer Worlds.
And what else?
Outer Worlds. And you said Resident Evil 2 remake already?
Is that in there?
Yeah. Resident Evil 2 remake's in it, right?
Oh, I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know.
I believe so.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm playing Death Stranding now, and here's my gripe now. It's tedious in some places. Now I'm on the third part right here. Now I go outside my house. They say Z, that shit heat up when you get your bike. Now I went out and got a bike, ain't no gas in that motherfucker sudden. They would just bike this in there. As soon as I came out of the tunnel, right? I don't understand this, right? And listen again, right now. We gonna listen. I ain't capping for nobody, right? Mm-hmm. I think it's a very pretty game, right? Mm-hmm. The cutscenes, the stories, but the whole balancing that part like that, like to me, like they ain't gotta be there. You know what I mean? That to me that just like for what? Like I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like the whole balancing act part, like just the action game. Really took that bitch out there and gave me more shit to shoot at. You know what I mean? Cool. You know what I mean? That shouldn't be there. You know what I mean? But
Z.
Yes.
No.
What?
I'm questioning your integrity right now.
What's up, brother?
Tell us how you really feel.
I am. It's not that. Listen, it's not that bad. No, it's bad. How about this? You want the truth? You want the truth, Booker?
You're struggling after like 10 minutes.
So you want the truth?
Struggling right now.
No, you want the truth, Booker? I'm gonna tell you the truth, Booker. It's better than what I thought it was. I'm gonna be all the way a buck.
They hate CSZ. Try telling them.
Man, shut up! You ain't even beat the game.
Yeah,
let me rock, nigga. Let me finish the game in peace, nigga. You ain't a fuck, nigga. Yeah.
Payment from Alan Johnson. Somebody give me
$20. Not what we're talking about right now.
He could objectively hate. You guys are just fucking hate.
Yeah, somebody just gave me 20. Alan Johnson.
What then? We don't want to hear you right now. We know how you feel about. We know how you feel about that man. We know the things you done to that man. You ain't gotta. You know what I'm saying? Just chill right now, player.
Oh shit!
Go ahead, Z. Finish talking about that game.
No, you about to bring gaming on your post up.
Hey, no, but it's better than what I thought it would be. You know what I mean? Of course, it needs more action in it, and also what I also don't like is the mapping. Like when you draw to get there, like you know what I mean. It should show what's.
They don't tell you what's in front of you.
Yeah, to me, it doesn't do a better job at navigating you do. But once I got that. And took away my all other marks and shit because it shut me going nowhere. You know what I mean? Then you know what I mean. But I got to the third part. You know what I mean? I got a bike outside my house. A little thing, ain't got no gas in that bitch though. But I stopped the game right there.
Hold on, you're still at the part where we ended the stream.
I haven't played since.
Oh my god, that game gets worse.
Yeah,
why didn't you just? If you didn't have no gas in them, why didn't you just use your?
No,
the post up. The bikes in that game are battery powered.
Yeah, but I came out. Look. My baby was beat up. Remember they cut say I go back to them.
Shit as a bomb and kill people.
I don't know.
Yeah, they have to.
Okay,
hold on. Charge it with the battery.
Let me get the bills. I'm gonna save my brother Z right now because he is struggling right now. He's trying to find a way. He say, shout out to Flaffy 1101 with the $2. Say, damn, Post pulled the kids move. I love to see it. Yeah, man, I pulled the kids move. I voted for a game I ain't played. Shout out to Chadman23 with the $2. Z, you ready for this Street Fighter 5 on Xbox? And then shout out to the Raven Flow with the $4.99. Control is an extremely deep game that grows only if you're not afraid to read most of the documents. I read 3/4 of the docs. It opens up the story. That was
I didn't read the docs, man.
Bro, it's not about the story. It's about gameplay.
The gameplay fire though. Control got some really good ass gameplay.
Yeah, but like people say like games open up with a story. Like stories are nice, it adds to the experience, but it's all about the gameplay at the end of the day.
And Coopman said with the $4.99, Post, you was capping for Pedro. Now you're calling Death Stranded bad. We need to question your integrity. And I'm going to say this. My friend Pedro is better than Death Stranded.
Facts.
Between the gameplay, the shooting, the platforming, the puzzle, and the level of difficulty in that game, it is better than Death Stranded. Nigga, I had a skillet. I kicked the skillet up in the air. I shot the skillet. The bullet ricocheted off the skillet and smacked the homie in the head, bro. You can do so many. There's so many ways you can kill enemies on it. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm just being honest. My friend Pedro, it has better gameplay than Death Stranded. Death Stranded gameplay is questionable, huh?
Not nominated for game, it can be better.
It doesn't matter. To me personally, when I first picked up I was like, what the hell is this? And when I went through the tutorial and they broke it down and I started playing it, I played it for about 2 hours. Nephilim had to force me to get on Halo Reach because I could. Me and Noah was playing it at the same time. We was like, okay, let us know when you gonna start the game, then we'll come over. But for now, we finna keep playing my friend Prager. It's a dope game, bro. Yeah, it ain't got all the graphics, but gameplay wise, it is a fun game.
All right. With that being said, some dog shit. Death Stranding. Taking out myself. That ain't that bad though. I'm gonna keep it friendly with you though. When you get to your destination, it does feel a little rewarding. After doing all that to the left, to the right, left to the right.
Dopamine release.
We gotta get. Who is this in the chat? Seth, Seth, I agree with you yesterday when it came to Z. But today, all games aren't about gameplay. What are we doing here, bro? If I wanted to see art, I will go to an art gallery. If I want to watch a movie, I'll go watch a movie. When I want to play games,
do you remember how they used to do them in the magazines back in the day?
No, bro.
Like gameplay would be
what are we doing here?
If everything got a 10, graphics, presentation, sound, all that stuff, 10s across the board, but the gameplay was a 5, that's still a 9. That's still like almost a 9.
No.
What?
See, they scale wrong.
No. I think that category was control.
Gameplay. When it comes to games, we play games.
This old chestnut.
We play games. We don't play movies. We don't pay to go look and watch background.
All right, and listen,
you guys consider that a movie?
Hey, Post, to be fair.
Gameplay should be the formula, the focus of the game first.
Hey, Post, see, Post, this is why we have to question your integrity. Because you the same fine gentleman, the same colored fellow that said Crackdown 3 had better destruction than Battlefield.
No, we're not. That's
shit. That's a low blow. That's some serious shit.
That's physics. And I stand on that.
You stand by that crack.
I stand on that too.
Fun online. You were capping for that too.
It was fun online for a minute. Then when everybody
can't find anybody.
Yeah. When everybody disappeared, that's when it stopped being fun.
Crackdown.
That's when it's. Yeah, you know what? The gameplay. Me and Noah played co-op on Crackdown in the single player.
And you gonna point it out in the public, right?
It was fun. It wasn't nothing wrong with it. I think Noah beat it. Didn't you beat it, Noah?
Yeah, I beat it.
Why? Why?
The campaign was
I beat
good.
the first two.
Wait, you beat Crackdown, but you ain't beat Spider-Man?
I like
Crackdown.
Man, no, you was a fraud. You was a fraud and an X-tard. You done exposed your goddamn self when capping goes wrong. This motherfucker said he beat Crackdown 3, but they ain't beat Spider-Man?
Well, nigga post up set you up, bro.
Yeah, he should know it said his own self with that one. Nathaniel. Noah's my middle name.
Play that Spider-Man, bro. Come back and guarantee.
I'll beat after I beat all the Halos.
Oh man, he was tweaking. Man, that nigga's tweaking. And all that shit, man.
Hey Noah, what you playing right now? Noah, I hit the control. What you playing right now?
I'm on that Pedro.
I told you.
Oh shit.
Did you beat it yesterday?
Yeah, I'm playing again.
Post up, kicked up a skillet in the air with some chicken and seasoning on it. That motherfucker's crazy, man. But like I said, the video game show is tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I will be taking this. Well, actually, my rig ain't that big. It's fucking Aurora 7. It ain't that big. But I'll be putting it on the road with me, taking it with me. I ain't gonna have no green screen. I'm gonna grab my mic. You know what? I got my stand for my mic. I got my stand for my mic. And
what
the
time
internet cable.
What time is the award show tomorrow?
I don't know.
It's probably at night.
Oh, here go my stand for my mic right here. Cool. I'm about to sit that bitch up in there. I don't know where the screw at.
Like, I think 8.
Yeah, it's around 8, I think.
It's around 8 o'clock.
I haven't beat it already. Noah beat it though.
Beat what?
I'm probably not too far away from my friend Pedro. I've been playing that shit like 2-3 hours straight now.
It ain't that long. It ain't long at all.
It ain't long.
All right. Before we go, any predictions as far as who's gonna get Game of the Year?
Shadow died twice.
Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2.
I'm sorry to say this, man.
Trash Stranding.
Django Stranded.
Django Stranded.
Django Stranded. Man, and that pissing on people with black liquor.
He said people.
I know what it ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be Gears 5.
Damn. Ain't gonna be Gears dancing.
Wait,
hold on. I got some must. Listen, man.
That could win the action adventure though.
Hey, yo, I was looking for. I ordered me trying to order me a motherfucking wrestling robe. I think I got something close to it, man. When I had these motherfuckers when they try to go for the gold, they know I got the shit in the headlock, right? Put my motherfucking robe on, man. My Randy Macho Man Savage shades, man. And I got some John Rambo shit with some bullets. It's going down. I mean, I'm a true entertainer. Yeah. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, any of you guys even you guys do YouTube, looking to get in YouTube, and you guys are huge sports guys. I'm looking for somebody to do sports on my website. Not on my website, on our website. Yeah, this man an arm and a goddamn leg yesterday. I think the site just about finished. There's a few things you got to add to it. But we have a sports that says that's going to be for music and for sports. You know what I mean? So and sneakers to any sneakerheads out there. You know what I mean? So yeah. That's what I wanted to say. Anything else you want to get off our chest before we get the hell up out of here?
Man, tell the chat to name.
Tell the chat to do what?
Keep my name out their mouth, man.
Damn. Tell the chat, man, to keep your name out there, man. All right, post a boom. You done drop the arm and the leg on this new goddamn website. When can the chat expect your first video?
Nancy, what you say, Z?
Oh shit, pardon me. I said we done spent the arm and the leg on designing this new website. When can the chat expect the first video from you? And can you explain to them in full, the first video, why the world is flat, or why you perceive the earth as being flat, and you got the floor to yourself. When can we expect this first video from you, Post?
Z, did you literally just put me out there?
Nah, shit, I want to know about that.
Post up, deflect. When's you get stream Death Stranding?
Oh, that's right. I'm back on it.
Uh-huh.
Nah, hey, bro, I ain't got a problem with it, man. I ain't that bad, man.
You ain't gotta do something you
But
don't
listen, let
want
me
to
tell
do,
you
man.
something, man. Listen, bro. Listen.
You ain't gotta force
no,
yourself.
ain't about that, man.
Bro.
I gotta play what the public wants me to play, bro. Like that. I'm trying to become a
you
pro
still
streamer.
at a cutscene, ain't you?
No, ain't about that.
You still at a cutscene.
Nah, I just got back to the house. My baby was beat the fuck up, and I put that motherfucker there. But I don't think I got all the packages on my back, so I had to go back in the house.
Don't listen to them.
Yeah, these
Don't
motherfuckers is
listen.
haters. These motherfuckers is haters.
Oh man.
Oh, look! I got some new shit too. Look! I got a new avatar. I'm gonna share with y'all. I'm gonna show you my new avatar. I gotta switch it. What do we call it? Display. Look at my new avatar. And we got some new, t-shirt. I also I didn't even know we sold some shirts. I think we sold like 3 or 4 shirts too. I just seen that shit other day. I don't know what the hell they bought. They don't give me an email notification. But hold on, look at this right here. Boom, this is my new avatar. Put on that t-shirt right there. You see it right there. But you can get it in any color. But yeah, that's my new avatar. I got the creative thing right there. That's the new one, the new avatar. My new avatar, so take over the old one, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, shout out to my man Rafe the Emperor, another guy. Sent his mug off to him, broke as hell. For those guys that didn't inbox me, that just subscribe to the my Twitch channel, when Amazon was afraid to subscribe, you get inbox me, and you get the access to the Patreon content, and just support. Just inbox me on Twitter. You guys got my Twitter links. I'm dropping there. But yeah, this is my new. You like my new avatar? Better than the old one. Yeah, I'm something to work with. Oh, y'all guys can see it, right? I'm seeing. Yeah. Oh no, I'm talking about dance. Hold up, I ain't hit the I'm sorry. Hold up, I'm talking about. Here we go. You guys can see it now. This is the new avatar. This is my new avatar.
Hey, did you you cut the stream?
No, I didn't cut it.
Oh.
Yeah, but this is my
Got me
new
off.
Yeah,
Hey, like a South
that's a
Park
better
character.
avatar than what you have now. That's
that's my new avatar to put on this. Like I said, we sold.
Is he like Chef from South Park?
Yeah, I mean it's my new avatar. Man, this is your boy Next Gen 720. I gotta get my dog a bath. I will be back on Death Stranding. Jokes, some haters, man. Haters ain't
Player haters.
Player haters. When next time we doing a PlayStation versus Xbox night on the duty?
It's whenever, bro. It's whenever.
No,
you want to get your ass kicked again?
Yeah, you ain't beating them boys. Hey, Noah, you know he ain't beating them boys, man. We ain't mental fortitude.
Most versatile Reds don't show up.
Yeah, he a PlayStation dude. Ancaster can play. Fucking what's my man? Cold Blooded Sensei. That's another killer. You ain't got the mental fortitude.
They nice. They good. Good.
Leave them motherfuckers alone, bro.
I think we can beat them, bro.
He said, drop the links for the shirts. Oh, but look, right, they can click right here at the bottom. And you see what say Teesprings? Hold on, I'm added to the thing for my shirts. Hold on.
I mean, if they got Parker on their team, bro.
Parker trash.
Oh yeah, Parker work PlayStation. Trey work PlayStation. You know his paying high. I think we can win, bro.
Maybe you can win. I ain't say no more. Hold on.
That nigga versatile got the whole squad, bro.
Let's be honest, there's something going wrong. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I can put it in any color I want. Hold on. Add image. All right, I'm gonna go from here. I don't know what the hell going on here. Start classic design, sell. Add image, add colors, continues. Edit. No, I don't need to edit nothing. Continue. All right, there you go. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna drop the link. Yeah, I just made that when I put it on the mug.
Yo, no,
man.
Yo.
At Infinite, Crisis on Infinite Earth is.
Hold on.
It's just fire, bro.
Oh, wait, what is show it? I done lost the goddamn show.
Nephew sleeping on that shit.
Here we go.
Talking about? I'm caught up.
That's the new link right here. My new avatar. But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720. I'm gonna watch my dog. We'll be back though. I'll be back. We'll be back. But yeah, man, video game war tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do it live like we always do. I'm taking my PC with me to PA. I got my camera. And I'm gonna take my mic. Ain't gonna be no green screen and all that shit. And we gonna try to make it happen. And then bring an internet cable. And then we gonna try to make it happen. You know what I mean? But we out of here. It's your boy Nick December 20, man. Shout out everybody that rocked out live, man. Ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker. What's that guy named Ryan? The goddamn put a case on that motherfucker. Man, I'm arrested. So he sexually assaulted me or something. Made a pass at me. Get him out of here. We